Hello and welcome back to Dreamwalker Tarot. My name is Dawn and this is the September reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. So I've already pulled the cards out for you for this reading, and we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, right? So in the current situation, Libra, we have the Two of Swords. So right now you might feel like you're in a space where you're trying to make some major decisions about your life, right? So the Two of Swords is about making decisions, but not making decisions necessarily from a logical place. Making a decision here in this photo, we see this woman here blindfolded. So in essence, this is about leaning into your intuition and making decisions based on what your intuition is telling you, as opposed to what might feel like a logical thing to do, right? You're going to lean into your intuition in this particular instance. And so this is kind of where we find you standing in the position right now where you have to make some decisions about moving forward and using your intuition to kind of guide you. What is crossing you at this time is the Emperor in reverse. And so the Emperor is an indication of someone who might be like a boss. It might be someone who is like your manager or your supervisor. It's the Emperor is usually like Taurian energy, but someone who is definitely focused on their finances, or who has control of your finances, but is also like not necessarily the best boss in the way that they handle you. And I feel like this is ultimately what you're kind of like focused on right now. So you're focused on your money and making decisions about your finances, making decisions about this particular individual, because this is showing up as a person. And again, this is like Libran energy. This could be also an Aries, Sag individual as well. You know, who feels like they're kind of like influencing your money flow, right? Aries, Taurus, yeah. In the past, we have the Star in reverse. And so this is an indication that it feels like initially with this particular situation that you had a lot of hope about, you know, where the potential for this job could have gone. And so now it feels like it's not really there anymore. I feel like you feel a little bit discouraged, or you feel a little hopeless about it. Particularly due to this individual kind of like stepping into the equation. It feels like, it feels like you're kind of like losing hope about the direction of this situation. In your conscious realm, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which means that you're really in a space where you want to kind of like build like, you know, familial wealth, or you want to build your finances up because you want to take care of your family, right? Like you might have a family that you want to take care of. And so the imposition of this particular situation feels a little bit heavy on you, primarily because you're focused on your finances, your long-term financial goals, your ability to, you know, keep a roof over your head and feed your family and take care of all the things on a financial level that you need to. And so this is kind of like your main focus, and the reason why this situation is kind of like putting like a damper on your parade, because it's going to affect like your family, right, on an overall note. On the subconscious realm, we have the Six of Pentacles in reversed. And so this is an indication here, that you might be, first of all, you need to buckle down on your finances, right? You don't want to give away what you don't have. You need to also take into consideration that if someone is offering you something, if someone comes forward and tries to offer you assistance, particularly on a financial note, that you should take it. Don't turn it away. you should also be aware of making sure to take time for yourself, really investing time and energy into yourself, into your own self-care. This aspect, this element of taking care of your own self-care will actually help with your intuition, because you're going to clear away the noise from the outside and be able to focus on what you need to focus on, in, like I said, tapping into your own self-care and making sure that you're pouring into yourself and not giving away your energy to the things and the people and the situations that don't need it, right? And ultimately, what's happening here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles is a 4 of Pentacles energy, which I'm going to relate back to this person. So this person is not necessarily concerned about you. This person is more concerned about holding on to their finances for themselves, for their own family. And so they might be kind of like sabotaging you. I think intuitively you know this already. But like I said, this is like a boss. So even though you're a boss, they are more concerned about themselves as opposed to you in the dynamic of the situation. And the final outcome for this is the Strength in reverse. So you also want to be mindful again of you want to hold your head, right? You want to hold your head, and it's also when it comes to it, you guys might get into some sort of discrepancy. You want to be mindful that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. In this upright, when we talk about the strength in reverse, we're talking about like roaring like a lion, but this person is being able to tame this lion and tame the roar of that lion, so that you kind of come down. So don't get upset, don't yell, don't do any of that. It's really not a matter of what you say, it's really a matter of how you say it. So mind the way that you say certain things and the way that you express yourself and the way that you come across, because I feel like that actually will play a major role into that. And so there might come a situation where there's some sort of outward discrepancy, and you're going to be mindful about what you say and how you say it, because that will play a major impact and a major role on the outcome of the situation, right? Let's get some information about this Emperor in reverse, shall we? So please tell me about this Emperor in reverse. What do we need to know about this Emperor in reverse? Ooh. What do we need to know about this Emperor in reverse? Distant horizon, family room, imprisonment. So we have family room, which again, like I feel like that has a lot to do with the 10 of Pentacles, distant horizons, and imprisonment. On this challenging card, we see a bunch of battered hands clutching the iron bars in harsh prison. The tattered sleeves offer scant covering to a set of bony wrists. Literally, this card is a prison, jail, asylum, rehab center, bank, or military barracks. It stands for a locked off or limits and secured place. It represents a sense of confinement, imprisonment, isolation, a desperate motionless. This card is a card of being trapped, whether it's in a relationship, a job, or a situation. It speaks of fear, loneliness, and isolation. In the literal sense, it means jail or prison time, right? But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could also just mean isolation and renunciation. This person could be involved in a unfulfilled love or relationship that is characterized by restriction or resignation, right? And I'm going to say that the reason why this person does that, does the things that they do, is due to the nature of their own personal relationships. I feel like, so we have the family room here, which is an indication of, you know, like a family member. And so they might be feeling imprisoned by a family member or trapped in their own situation. And so as a result, they are prepared to do what they need to do to keep the employment that they have, because their finances, as far as they're concerned, are more important than your finances. And so in this situation, you might have someone who's trying to literally squeeze you out of the equation as a benefit for themselves, due to the nature of their own personal situations going on. And that is kind of like, you know, what they're doing right now. They're trying to really use this job as a way to get all the things that they hope and wish for. They might be going on a trip, like this distant horizon feels like they want to get away from this confined relationship that they're in. They want to get out of it and really live the life that they want to live. And so they are squeezing and holding on to all their finances out of a sense of desperation, because they need it to service their own personal goals and their own personal mission, right? Yeah. So let's ask, what should Libra do in order to help themselves in this situation? What should Libra do? Ooh. Okay, we got a bunch of cards. I'm going to take main male, unexpected income, and privileged lady. Okay. So Libra, depending on who you are in this situation, again, we have the main male, right? We have privileged lady, and we have unexpected income. So if you are the female in this reading, then you would be the privileged lady, right? And so there is an aspect of a relationship dynamic here with the main male and you that will ultimately lead to some form of unexpected income coming your way, right? So this feels like the Ace of the Ace of Pentacles to me. So you might get money from an outside source, an outside family member, but it comes to the both of you, right? And so it's a gift of money that comes that will kind of like help the situation. Where does this unexpected income come from? Where does this unexpected income, or who does this unexpected income come from? Where does this unexpected income come from? King of Wands, right? So I feel like there's a person on the outside who's going to be giving you money. It could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Aries individual. It looks like a masculine figure. So if you're a privileged lady, this is someone, actually it doesn't really matter. It's just a masculine person that is delivering you this money. It feels like past. So you might kind of like look forward to expecting this during the season that's coming up now. We have Mercury retrograde coming, and we also have a full moon coming up. But Mercury retrograde, a lot of times people will return back into your life, and return things, or things might be returned to you. So this could be money that is being returned to you by some masculine presenting fire sign. It could also be a water sign as well. But I'm getting a lot of fire energy. They could have fire or water in their chart, and so they might be giving you some unexpected income or some unexpected money. It could be someone that gives you a job that pays you better than you're getting paid right now. It could be someone just giving you money that they owe you from before, but it's just like really like a nice chunk of unexpected money coming your way that you didn't necessarily see coming, right? Like I said, it could be a surprise bonus at work, right? Something like a billing error that happens, a reduction in a bill at home, that will ultimately help you kind of like with your finances, right? But it comes attached with this main male. So again, if you're the main male in this reading and this privileged lady, you could be dealing with someone who comes from money, whose family has money, or who is in a position to get more money. And so if you're a male, then the money is coming through this particular privileged lady. Or if you're the privileged lady, I feel like your association to this male is this male is the reason why, you know, you're getting this unexpected income that will help you, right? So let's look at these cards here for self-care, right? You're being asked here to kind of really tune into yourself. So these cards are so slippery. What is the six? A mess. We're going to look at these three: community, change, and mature man. So what you need to do in terms of giving to yourself, you could really kind of work with your community. I feel like you have a community of people around you, particularly a mature man in your life, who could potentially help you, giving you income or finances or resources that will help you, and that will ultimately help to change the direction and the course of the situation. But a lot of your help is going to come from your community. It could come from your privileged lady spouse, right? It could come from a family member. It could come from, you know, the family that you're in. I feel like the help that you're waiting for or the help that you need could be coming from within your particular community, whether that be your family, you know, your immediate family, your extended family through marriage, or the community of friends and people that you've known in your life or that you know, that can potentially help give you some of the things that you need, where you're losing money or losing finances due to this person. This could help you. Now, I know that it feels a little bit hopeless right now, like you might be kind of feeling some sort of way about the situation, but ultimately you're going to be leaning into your intuition to guide you, to help you make the appropriate steps. And remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? So please keep that in mind, right? And we're going to pull a card for the outcome, or a message of advice and support from the angels and ancestors oracle deck for you. What is the message for Libra? Direction Guardian. It says to choose your path. How perfect is that? Let's see what Direction Guardian says. Direction Guardian, connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go, when we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The direction guardian refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. And this reminds me of the world card, right? So this is really just a sense that this is like another stage, another challenge along your path in life. And so the wheel card is an example of things kind of like working out because, you know, things are in cycle. And so this might be an ending, but along with an ending is the opportunity for a new beginning, right? So these 4 faces show that the angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path is not set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions that you can take, and none of them are wrong, as they are all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you feel indecisive, choose the path that you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Use your intuition and choose with your heart. This ultimately, like I said before, this is really all about you wanting to take care of your family and wanting to put yourself in a better situation to build long-term stability and long-term wealth for your family. And so whatever's happening right now at work with your boss, with this person here, just understand that you are going to have some decisions to make. You're going to have to learn how to lean into your intuition, and trust your intuition to make the decisions that are best for you. But also know that you have a community of people around you who are here to help and support you. And so that means a lot, right? To be able to have that. So this is the end of the reading. I want to thank you for listening. I really appreciate you being here. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for post notifications. Like the video. Share the video. And most importantly, leave a message down in the comment section letting me know how this is kind of like playing out in your life right now. And if this message helped you at all. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you soon.